oh my, it's another video. Even though you have to take care of the kids, you got to go to work, you got to do all of this stuff, and you're trying to figure out some type of way that you can make more money, be able to relax, be able to take vacations, be able to just do the things that you want to do. But there's just so much stuff all over the internet. You don't know who's telling the truth. You don't know who is right or wrong. People are telling you to do it this way. You try to do it this way. Then they say, no, you're doing it wrong. Do it that way. And you try to do it that way. And you don't get any results. And your mind is just cluttered. And then you just want to just go and watch a sports game and not even deal with it. And just, you might start thinking, well, maybe it's just not for me. Maybe just making more money and having a business, it's just not for me. And I'm here to tell you, if you want to make more money, either with a business that you already have, or you want to start a business and you want to be able to make more money, I'm going to share with you the things that I've done in my life personally, that I've really done for the last 34 years of being a business owner, and the things that I had to do in my life to be able to make that happen. I'm going to share that with you in this video. So the first thing, let's just go with lesson number one. Lesson number one is you got to change your attitude. You might be thinking, well, I'm going around with a great attitude. I have smiles on my face and I talk to people with respect and I just want them to respect me. Well, let me tell you something about what you may not be aware that you're doing. See, if you're not getting the respect that you think that you should be able to get, if you're not having people react to you the way that you believe that they should be reacting to you, if you're seeing maybe your kids and your spouse and all these different things are just not working out in your life, it's because your attitude. Because of your attitude, you may not even be aware of it. So the first thing we need to do, the first exercise, the first gift that I'm about to give you right now is I want you to raise your hands. Raise your hands in the air like you scored a touchdown. High five like you just scored a three-pointer. Or you just hit the hockey puck right into the net. I want you to change your attitude. You're a winner. You can't be a winner on the outside unless you're a winner on the inside. If you listen to all of the people in sports, musicians, business owners, teachers, firemen, policemen, all of the people who are successful in what they do in their career, their job, their business, investors, they all are winners on the inside first. People will react to you by the way that you treat yourself. So if you think that, if you feel that people are treating you a certain way, that's because you're giving them permission to treat you that way. And no, I'm not saying that you go up to them and say, treat me this way. You're treating yourself the wrong way. You need to change your attitude. Just go a day and change your attitude and put that bad attitude and the bad feelings and anything, all of that, just put it into a box. It'll be there safely for you to go back and put back and turn back on that side of you if you feel that what I'm going to tell you doesn't work. So you may not even be aware of doing it. You know, you can walk into work and people say, how you doing? Well, I'm fine. I'm doing okay. You know that. And then all of a sudden they treat you like a person who's fine, doing okay. How about I'm doing great? How you doing? How are you doing? And people look at you and they're like, well, he changed the way or she changed the way that they're doing. They're faking it. No, you could so you telling me if you have a bad attitude that you're trying to have a bad attitude on a daily basis, like that's not faking it. That you just want to wake up in the morning, have a bad attitude. But see, this is the way that people do it. Is that you see your bad attitude that you may have is just you just happen to be that person. But you can change and be a totally different person. Let me tell you a quick story. Clap your hands, get yourself moving, because every day in business, you're going to have to motivate yourself because it's going to be like a roller coaster. It's going to be ups and downs. And you are going to be the one that's going to be in charge of your life. You're going to be in charge of your situation. You're going to be in charge of your results. And the first result has to come from you. with your attitude. But let me tell you something about attitude. This is me. This is back in 1987. I'm in this picture in the United States Army. And I can remember when I was first in there in boot camp, I was like, I don't know what I done got myself into. I don't know. There was the instructions that the drill sergeant was giving me, the stuff that they was having me do, the test and all of that. It was just like my head was just scrambled. And then there was one day that I said to myself, rather than how we're going to do this and how I'm going to do all of this, I just started focusing on why I was there. And when I started focusing on why I was there, my attitude changed. A whole bunch of stuff changed. So I went digging back into some of my certificates that I got when I was in the military. And this is one right here. This is one that they gave me. This is the first one. Now, if I would have thought so much about how I was going to do this, it would have just been so difficult for me to do it. But this certificate here it says 50 miles. I ran 50 miles. How, at the age of 18, and me thinking of how I'm going to run 50 miles, but I got a certificate saying that I ran 50 miles. And then to top it off, I got another certificate that says 100 miles. Look at that. It says 100 miles. I don't know if that's reversed on there. It says Stephen A. Williams on this day, 25th of November, 1987, 100 miles. I had accumulated 100 miles within that time frame. And boot camp is only 2 months, really. 2 months. I don't know how long it is now. It was really only 2 months. The rest was doing your specialty training. So over 2 months, we have one certificate that was 50 miles and another one that was 100 miles. So, but I would have never been able to do it if I was so focused on how am I going to do it. What I did is I changed my attitude. I said, I'm in the military now, and I need to change my attitude. And when we were doing any of the drills, when we were marching, I was shouting. When we were running, I was shouting. When we were practicing stuff together, I was like very engaged. So what I want you to do is to think about becoming engaged, because when you become engaged in what you're doing, the how is not going to be so important. How is like a bridge. The how is a bridge. The why is the big picture. Why am I going to do this? So what I want to invite you to do is I'm going to share with you three things that every business needs. Do these things to make more money with your business. Do these things that I'm going to share with you right here to make more money with your business. The first thing that I'm going to teach you is how to generate more leads for free. That's right. I said for free. Now, I know that there's a lot of other people they make claims about how to do this. I'm going to show you how to do it. I do it every day. Now, also, I'm going to put a bonus on there. I'm going to put a bonus on this right here. I'm going to show you how I get paid, how people pay me to become a lead. Now, I know that might sound crazy. So this right here, how to generate leads for free, would already be just valuable to any business owner, to any business. I don't care what business you have, you need leads. Leads are people. So we can say people, leads. Leads equal people. People equal money. The more leads you have, the more people you have to talk to, the more money you'll make. But what if you could get paid when people became a lead for your business? That's incredible. Incredible. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So first, I'm going to just show you how you can generate free leads, period. How you can generate leads for free. And then if you want to do what I've done, where you can get paid when you generate a lead, you can take it to the next step. But I don't want to even boggle you down. I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm going to show you exactly how to generate leads for free. Oh, and before I continue, let me say one more thing. Let me say another thing real quick. You will not get overwhelmed with the way that I teach, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the same system that I use to understand stuff that is very difficult, because I understand all of us are at different levels in our business and our understanding and technology, all of that stuff. We're all at different levels. I'm going to share with you a way that you can learn anything. This is the way that I've been able to do it. My wife even, she was sharing with me that this is the same way that she trains horses. Imagine. So I'm going to share with you, when you understand this, you will never have any trouble learning anything. It's going to help you be able to advance your life in anything. And you're already doing it. You're just not aware of how you are doing it. So I'm going to share that with you also. So the next thing is I'm going to show you how to close more sales. The easy way. The easy way to close more sales. Now, what I mean by the easy way is you're not selling. So you might be saying, well, Steve, how am I going to close sales if I'm not selling? That doesn't even sound right. Because if you think that you're selling to people, you're already in trouble. People don't like to be sold to. I don't like to be sold to. You don't like to be sold to, but we like to buy stuff. So what is the difference between selling stuff and buying stuff? And I'm going to show you the easy way to do that. The easy way to do it. And then the third thing, how to stand out above your competition. How to stand out. How to stand out above your competition, a guaranteed way. Now, you could go on Google. You don't have to take my word on it. For whatever product or service you have, look at how many businesses are doing the same thing. And then here's another competition that you have, another competitor that you have that you probably are not even aware of, is that all of the social media stuff like YouTube and different places that people could go to watch a video on how to do it themselves. How to do it themselves. That is competition. Because if someone is looking at why should they pay you money when I can go to YouTube or some other place and learn how to do it for free? That's why it's very important for you to understand how to make your business stand out above the competition. And when I say that, I mean even the free competition. Because people will say to me, because I use this stuff in my business. I'm not just saying this stuff just to be saying it. I use it in my business, and people would say, I saw how to do it for free, but because the way you sold the easy way, which is not selling, the people came and said, I'd rather pay you to do it. I'd rather pay your company to do this for me, even though I can learn and do it for free. When you have people coming to you that way, there is absolutely, it's like they're just handing you their money. And yes, you got to perform the services, and you need to do that to the best of your business's ability. But it's a totally different feeling. So think about it. If you had more leads just right now, what would you do if you just woke up in the morning and you had 25? Let's go lower. Let's just say 5 or 10 or 20 or 30 people, leads that want to ask you questions about doing business with your company. And then the next thing, if you're shy, if you're not as confident as you're going to be after you learn this though, but if you're not as confident, maybe you don't like selling. Maybe your industry is kind of shaky on trying to be a salesperson, but you need to make sales or you're not going to make any money for your business. You can't support the family on shakiness. You need to have a foundation. So what if you were able to have an easy way to generate sales where you're not being a salesperson to people? And as a matter of fact, because the way that I show you to stand out above the competition, people are going to be saying, I'd rather give you the money because I believe in your company, even though I could learn to do it for free. So if you're interested in that, click the Learn More button, and I'll take you over to my page so you can learn exactly how to do these 3 things. Thank you for your time.